I thought I was being consistent with my training, but today I realised I actually haven't. Over the past 3 to 4 months, I thought I was hitting gym really well. Despite the last month being terrible, knowing that for mental reasons and life getting in the way, I only made one session a week, if that. I thought before that I was absolutely smashing it. I was barely making 2 out of my 4 sessions a week. I couldn't tell you why. I personally thought I was doing enough to improve, and then questioning why I was just stuck. Looking back, I wasn't doing enough at all. I was just about making enough progress to maintain what I had built, let alone improve. I had a call with my coach today, and it made me actually reflect the last 4 months. And I've fully realised I just haven't been consistent, and I was questioning why. I still don't fully know why. Something must have switched. I slowly just began skipping gym sessions, having bad meals, and just not fully enjoying it. Which is weird because when I'm there, I have an amazing time at the gym. I'm surrounded by friends, it's a laugh, and I feel like I'm pushing myself. But I struggle getting there, and I still don't understand why. After having the call with my coach, we've come up with a plan, and I've had to kind of figure out what being good at the sport currently looks like for me. And that's not chasing numbers or big PBs and getting absolutely shredded for no reason. It's actually picking back up where I left off and building back to heavy numbers that I was at before. And being good at the sport will now look like consistent training and improving mobility and strength at the same time. And I think that's the key takeaway for you guys as well. How does being good at the sport look for you? Not as an elite athlete, but as someone who wants to progress at a sport and maintain their love for it. And for me, that's just going back to doing the basics and working on the boring stuff, or the parts that people think are boring, but that will improve me the most and get me back to where I was. And I'm looking forward to it. We've decided 4 sessions a week, aiming to do 2 variations of the snatch or clean and jerk and the squats as well, all to improve as much as possible while making sure I stay accountable. We've spoke about having a competition every 2 to 3 months. I found out I perform really well at a competition, and after I get a sense of motivation and a heightened love for the sport again after every single comp. So I think the more I can compete, the more I can do, the more I'll keep myself in the sport and love it more and more. We've also said if I've got a big 5-year goal, I have to live in the moment every day. Because if I decide to skip a session today and just think, oh, the goal's 5 years away, I'm never going to make it to that goal because of the actions I do today. So each day I need to remind myself the long-term goal, and keep at it. So that looks like not skipping gym sessions. That looks like doing my cardio. That looks like eating the right meals. It looks like making sure I'm fueled enough for my sessions, day in, day out. And the 5 years will pass by regardless. It's going to be because of the actions I take today. 5 years are going to pan out either way. Whether I take the actions today or don't, everything will lead up to what will happen. Whether I'm going to be good at the sport or remain the same, it's all because of what I do today. The key points for anyone wanting to continue and improve in their sport would be keep turning up, not just to move, but with intent. Turn up to each session, prioritizing improvement. Don't just walk in there and half-arse it. If you're in there, let's give it everything you've got. If you've only got 70%, give it 70%. But everything you've got on the day, give it, and improvements will be made day by day. The next thing I'm going to do is be honest with myself. If I know I haven't fueled myself, I know why I'm lacking in the gym. If I know I didn't get enough sleep because I did something else, I know why I'm lacking in the gym. And if all these bad habits keep creeping up, I can't expect to hit a PB. I can't expect to improve at weightlifting as quick as I want to because I've put friction in the way. I've basically kind of put myself as disadvantaged by making these bad choices. So I need to be present and choose the right choices time after time, day after day. And I've got to be honest, if I don't make a lift, if I have a bad session, I need to be honest with the reason why, and it won't be external, it won't be other factors, it'll be because of my actions. So I'm going to do things that make it easier for me to keep progressing in the sport and hold myself accountable. Gym will be the first thing I do in the day. There will be nothing else. It'll just be the gym, because I put everything into that, and once it's done, it's done. I have all my energy right at the start of the day, and I'm going to lift the most during that time, after I feed myself, obviously. The meals, I'm making sure I have healthy meals available very easily. I know I'm one to snack throughout the day, and if there's something there in reach, I'll have it. Changed what I'm having to healthier alternatives, so fruit over chocolate and sweets, and healthy meals over a takeaway, because they're just there and easy to have. I'm gonna make it as convenient as possible to stay on track. End of the day, to progress in whatever you want to do in life, like, the steps are really simple. It's just not going to be easy to do them. Discipline and motivation and remembering the long-term goal each and every day. And it's continuing to do the work when it feels boring. I'm going to tell you now, discipline is going to feel boring until the results walk in. Once you hit the results that you want, you will not question the things that you're doing. And I need to keep reminding myself that. I'm not where I want to be at the moment, and that's absolutely fine. It's all down to the choices I've made beforehand, but I'm making progress and steps towards where I want to be. And by admitting that everything is truly my fault and everything is still in my hands to change the way that I progress in the sport, it's just the start. On that note, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.